Greetings, YouTube. I am so happy to say Happy Wednesday because after a October side quest that I still to this day have no idea what the purpose of the soul boost was. Like, I tried them and I felt like when I used, especially like the shock soul boost, like they ended up making it harder for you. They ended up making it worse. You spent your soul currency to actually find a path more difficult. So I ended up using my soul boost just for more keys, and mainly like epic and master keys, but then at the end legendary keys. And so, there were some good rewards, and I don't want to like trash it completely, but compared to maybe the greatest side quest of all time, the month before, the month of September, it was just a letdown. And I will say, like, I totally get the argument where people say, Prof, I don't care if the side quest is the worst side quest ever. It's still a side quest. And when I started playing this game, there was no such thing as a side quest. Like, it is better to have a bad side quest than no quest, because at least you're getting additional rewards. It may not be worth your time. You may view it the same way that some people do incursions, but at least it's there for you to accumulate better rewards if you want to take it on. So I try to keep that in perspective. With that being said, I am so excited to talk about the rewards for this month's side quest in November, because when I read the description, I was cautiously optimistic that we were going to see something that we have never seen before in a side quest. And when I put that video out, a couple people, not a lot, but a couple, said some really nasty things to me about how they thought that I was lying and that it was clickbait and that I was deceiving the community and needed to even take the video down. Because I had said that due to the reading of how Kabam was describing the rewards, we were not just going to get a 5-star Awakening Gem crystal. The word crystal was void from the description. And normally when Kabam takes away the word crystal in the description of something, that means that we have a generic opportunity on our hands and not just a class-based 1 out of 6 RNG that, let's be honest, it's going to screw you over. The algorithm is going to give you like the same class you've opened. You could have 2 tech 5-star Awakening Gems. Somehow magically you're going to get a 3rd. I've seen somebody who has 6 of the same class on their account and no other classes from the 5-star gem. So you just can't count on at all getting what you need. And even Kabam has said in some help tickets over the years, it's designed to make the game fair, which is a fancy way of saying we aren't going to try to give you the class that you need, because it makes sense. Like the 5-star generic Awakening Gem for so long could only be found in one special quest, and it was the most difficult quest that you could do, and that was to 100% complete, even though I don't know at this point if I ever will, the Labyrinth of Legends. And I tried to pull it up, and my account is still technically in another quest, so I guess I can't do that. But needless to say, the 5-star generic Awakening Gem was only available for Labyrinth of Legends. Now, the irony of this is that when we finally got access to it, Kabam Santa gave all Cavalier members on the December 25th, 2019, it for free. It was just incredible. But now we have this Gamma Galore spend event, and we'll have to see how hard it is for the average player to get enough Gamma points to get to this milestone. But when you look at the rewards, it starts out low stakes, right? It starts out with a ultimate disappointment crystal. Most people just get a 3-star from that. And then you're going to get more low stakes. You get this awkward looking foot thing. It's a profile badge of Hulk's foot. I might put it just because it's so dang random. And a couple of tier 3 basics. And then we're really up in the ante with some tier 2 class catalyst crystals. Whoa, crazy. But then you start to see from 200,000, 300,000, you actually get some valuable things. Half of 4-star is going to be great for a lot of people who need 4 stars. And you get another random pick, the hand. Got to hand it to Hulk on that one. And then at 400,000, okay, like this is the first time that you might get a 5-star from this. Most people get a 4-star, but hey, you could get a 5-star Dr. Doom out of this. Somebody probably will. Remember this video for when they do. But then you get to 450,000, you go from legendary to 1,000 5-star shards. Anybody could use 1,000 5-star shards. And you get this real, again, kind of awkward, masculine, headless, armless torso badge. I still prefer the foot. Not sure why. And then after the 1,000 5-star shards, now you're talking I love Tier 4 class catalyst selectors. I still think everybody could use a selector, regardless of where you're at. And then, it's the Headless Hulk. And 9,000 Tier 2 Alpha Catalyst fragments. Not bad. Next, we get to 250 6-star shards, and you're starting to see, as the points accumulate, the stakes of the rewards correspond and correlate as well. And then by 700,000, here it is. Look, I have been wrong many a time on videos on my channel. I do my best to admit that. And I will be wrong again. When you produce as much content as I do, you're not going to bat 1,000. But in this case, for the people who told me to take down the video and that I was clickbaiting a 5-star generic gem that clearly I was just misreading and I shouldn't even be allowed to teach college because clearly I can't read, which, that might be true for other arguments, but not this one. I don't know about you, but I'm staring at this thing and I see a 5-star generic awakening gem. If this is not a 5-star generic awakening gem, I need a lot more help than just reading comprehension. And what I love about this is that it's not the final milestone. It's only 700,000 points. Then you get to 850,000, and you get another Tier 4 class catalyst selector, and then 1 million gets you the featured 5-star hero crystal, and the last one at 1.5 million, it gets you 20% of a 6-star. But let's be real, 20% of a 6-star, so you can pull a 6-star King Groot. Woohoo! That is not where the hype is. The hype is in less than half of that final milestone for this 5-star generic awakening gem. Kabam, we have been asking for this for years, and you've talked about how the economy of the game wasn't ready to give, especially like free-to-play players who could get this obviously by not spending cash, because we don't see 5-star generic awakening gem offers in the unit store unless you're talking about special holidays like July 4th weekend and Cyber Weekend. So it is unprecedented to see this. And yet, in November of 2020, when we maybe needed it most as a community, Kabam came through. This is going to help so many people. You can use this on any champion of any class, as long as, of course, they're a 5-star. So I say to you, Kabam, thank you. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. Thank you for giving all players this opportunity that can get to this milestone. All free-to-play players versus the biggest Shamu whales alike. It really helps the community grow, and it helps people get excited about the game, even without talking about the end of this month, which is, of course, Cyber Weekend. It just helps people stay loyal. And the more people that are enjoying playing the game, I think the better the community is, and the better the health of the future of this game is. So, yay! It is finally here, November 2020, a date which I will mark in literal infamy as the first time we have seen this available to all players that can qualify as a side quest reward. If you have the chance to get this month, push yourself, because this thing used to be hundreds of dollars worth of an asking price, and now you can get it literally for free, as in not for any cash. You still have to put in the time and effort, obviously, but you don't have to spend any cash on it. That's a huge win, and you don't have to 100% Labyrinth of Legends either. That's also very nice. So unless you were graced by Kabam Santa's presence last year on Christmas, it's your best shot to get a 5-star generic awakening gem. Go after it, have fun, enjoy the side quest. Regardless of the difficulty, this is worth grinding for.